Well, good afternoon. Fall has officially arrived here in Chicago, and I've got most of my garden work done. But we've got some late bloomers here. This Mexican sage just looks incredible since I planted it in the front yard. It's a very, very late blooming sage, but it's just really beautiful. I'm glad it bloomed before our first frost, which we haven't actually had yet. So there's some Mexican sage. It's a beautiful plant. The front yard is certainly reviving since the great maple tree was taken down in that storm. And you can see here that the Japanese maple is growing from the stump. It looks really nice. I've moved a lot of plants from the backyard to the front, where I just started little by little digging up the grass that really wasn't much of anything, and planting herbs and plants from the backyard. And I'm hoping that they will do really good here, because they weren't doing very good back there. So probably by next spring, there won't be any grass here at all. I'll plant some bulbs and some things. And let's take a look here. This is another really late blooming sage. This is pineapple sage, and it's finally blooming. I'm hoping that we'll have a little bit, we won't get a really hard frost, and this beautiful plant will escape getting hurt by the frost, is what I'm trying to say. Has a lot. It just blooms really, really, really late, but it's a beautiful plant, and I do harvest the leaves for tea. We got a lot of wind blowing here, and let's take a look. Here's what the maple tree looks like. Of course, at one point there was like a 50-foot plus maple tree here, scarlet maple, and we've got one little side shoot that's coming up that I'm hoping next year will become the next tree, at least get it started. The other trees, the locust dropped most of its leaf last night when the wind blew everything away, and the cottonwood is still doing its thing. It's gonna little by little let go of its leaves. Let's take a look at my beloved cottonwood. I grew this plant from a little tiny plant that took root in a pot, and I recognized what it was, and I planted it, and I just love it. So listen, y'all have a wonderful week, a wonderful Halloween weekend, and remember that life is a blessing. Look for it and be a blessing. Y'all take care. This is Dan O'Pierce's house in Chicago, the front yard. Thank you for watching.